Internet bloggers often share photos that debunk the most common photo clichés. They prove that the secret behind the fit bodies of certain celebrities lies in prepared poses and proper lighting. The most curious thing is that anyone can try to repeat the same tricks. Brightside gathered several examples that demonstrate the magic of striking a pose in front of the camera. Just compare how different the same body can look in two different photos taken within seconds of each other. Point 1. Accent the foreground. The most important thing you need to remember is the closer an object is placed in front of the camera, the bigger it will look in the photo. You should always remember this, especially if you want to accentuate your hips and your bottom. For example, a good angle is the one from the side. Shift your body weight to the leg that is positioned closer to the camera. Your butt will look more round. The other leg should be moved a bit in front of you. This way, it won't blend with the front leg and your whole pose will look well proportioned. Point 2. Even volume. Another way to make your booty look great is to take a photo standing at a half turn. Shift your body weight to the leg that is positioned closer to the camera. The other leg should be moved back so that both cheeks look round. Otherwise, if you put the far leg in front of you, it might look flat and way too thin in the places you least want it to. Point 3. Graceful silhouette. Don't turn your stomach or your whole body to the camera, you'll end up looking sluggish. You should tuck your tummy in, move your tush back, and curve your lower back. Spread your shoulders and move your upper body a bit forward. Thus, your hands will be further from the camera and won't look massive. To make your legs look better, shift your body weight to the back leg and stand on the toes of the other leg. Point 4. Curves. One of the key features of all successful photos of the female buttocks is a good curve of the lower back. The more prominent the curve is, the more round your buttocks become. Here's some special advice about the choice of clothes. When it comes to jeans, shorts, and bikini bottoms, it's better to pull them a bit higher than you usually wear them. This little trick will create the visual effect of a fit body. Point 5. Lean forward. Posing with your back to the camera has its nuances. Lean a bit forward and curve your lower back. To make the photo even better, you can put your hands up in the air. Your waist will look smaller and the whole body will appear proportioned. Point 6. Hips on the same level. There's one good rule that always applies to sitting positions: do not slouch and hold your back straight. Cross your legs and put the knee of the upper leg a bit higher. The other leg should be stretched in the direction of the camera. Point 8. Move the hips back. This trick works best if you're standing at a half turn or taking a photo from the side. Shift your body weight to the back leg, bend the front leg at the knee, and put it on the toes. The pose is almost the same as if you're making a smooth round movement with your hips. Your hips will look firm and round. The hand should be placed on your waist. Point 9. How to handle the hands. The position of your hands in a photo has quite an important meaning. For example, when posing in profile, don't put your hand on the hip and don't cover it with your fingers. This way, you end up hiding your own curves. It's best to put your hand a bit above the hip without touching it. This is how models create the effect of a fit body. Point 10. Model poses. Ideally, the model's hands should be properly placed to make the pose look complete and harmonious. As we mentioned above, you can put your hands on the hips. Remember, hands and arms shouldn't look tense. An interesting pose is with both hands bent at the elbows. One is slightly hugging the waist, the other is almost perpendicular to the first. Wrists and hands should be relaxed, placed closer to the chin or to where the hair ends. It's also very important to mind your posture. If you want to take a high-profile shot, it's not necessary to bend or slouch your back, just lean your shoulders forward. Point 11. Posing on your knees. It doesn't matter if you take a photo from the back or from the side, the rule is the same. First, position your knees apart from each other. Second, don't sit down on your heels. It's better to lift your body a bit and curve the lower back. Your curves will look really attractive. Point 1-2. Accentuate your hips in front photos. Interestingly, you can accentuate your hips even if you take a photo facing the camera. Don't stand like a soldier. It's better to shift your body weight to one side and move your hip there too. Your whole silhouette will look more elegant with the right emphasis on your beautiful curves. Do you know or use any tricks that make your photos look great? Share your secrets with us in the comments section below.